Hi, my name is Miss Tracy with the Louisville Public Library to bring you our Tales and Tales Summer Reading Online program. This year themed all around cryptids. Make sure you join us every single week for some fun cryptid adventures, and do not forget to go on our website so you can register for the program. That way you have access to the online system to complete challenges and win those prizes.
Hi, welcome to this week's teen video for the Tales and Tales Summer Reading Online with the Louisville Public Library. My name is Miss Tracy, and I am going to take you on a virtual tour of South Bay Bessie, the Lake Erie monster. Lake Erie is on the northern shores of Ohio here, so this is another local legend that we have. Throughout this video, I'm going to take you through some actual YouTube footage of sightings of Bessie, and then we're also going to go on a long virtual tour deep below the surface of the water. So let's get started. First of all, what is Bessie? In 1894, locals said she was a mutated cow from Lorain, Ohio. She was named after the David Bessie nuclear power plant, which resides right on the shores of Lake Erie. But that was in 1894. There has also been discoveries of rock wall paintings of water serpents along the lake shores from the Native Americans. So that tells you there's been sightings of something large living in Lake Erie for a very long time. Bessie has also become a great inspiration for the local communities surrounding Lake Erie. There has also been a comic book series, The Lake Erie Monster, The Creature from Lake Erie, starring South Bay Bessie. Many movies have been made about Bessie. Many rides at the theme park Cedar Point have been named the Lake Erie Monster, the Bessie Ride. There's a lot of local companies up there that have named themselves the Lake Monster or Bessie or South Bay Bessie, the music band. And if you've ever heard of the Lake Erie Monsters, a well-known hockey team out of Cleveland, that's where their name came from. And then a lot of the smaller towns surrounding the lake also have statues of Bessie right on their town square. Now, where does Bessie live? As you see here on the screen, there's Lake Erie right in the center. Lake Erie is bordered by Canada, Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Michigan. There is a satellite image view of Lake Erie. Quite large lake. How far is it from where we are here in Louisville, Ohio, to Bessie? Well, right there shows you a line going from Louisville in the bottom right corner up to where the sightings mostly occur on Lake Erie. There's also all of the Great Lakes. All the lakes are connected by rivers and water channels. Each lake has their own monster legends. And all of the sightings from the beginning of time throughout all the lakes give the same description of a serpent-like creature. So the fact that all the water channels that connect all these lakes maybe would give it easy access for one or many serpent-like creatures to live across the Great Lakes, I think really broadens the possibility that there is something swimming around out there that we just have not seen yet. Now on the map there, you'll see in the red circle, there is Lake Erie. Erie has the known creature Bessie. Lake Ontario has what is known as Serpent River. Many sightings have been made on this river, and it is a river that connects from Lake Ontario to Lake Erie. Lake Huron has their myth of the Great Lynx. Lake Michigan has Dewey, and Lake Superior has Pressy. Okay, we're looking at a map view of Lake Erie. zoomed in to the area where the most of the sightings have occurred of Bessie. And that is between the area of Marblehead and Kelly's Island. And you'll see at the bottom of the screen there, we see it says Sandusky. That's where Cedar Point is. So just a little bit farther north of Cedar Point is where Bessie is known to live. And now the sightings of Bessie. As you see, old drawings, some tabloid news articles. I wouldn't take those as actual true literature, but I thought they were interesting. Lake Erie Monster sinks sailboat. Another one, Lake Erie Monster egg found. The first plesiosaur to reproduce in the U.S. Again, I wouldn't take this too literally. I really do feel that scuba diver is very photoshopped in there. There's another supposed photo of Bessie. This one posted on a local news channel, The Legend of the Lake Erie Monster. Again, I don't know how true to fact these photos are, but I thought they were interesting and gave you a good idea of what Bessie may look like. They're pointing there, something swimming across the lake. And it does look quite big. Now let's take a look at this one here. This one actually was taken off the shores of Ontario. And that one looks pretty big too. I definitely caught something on that camera. Now this one here definitely is not Bessie or a serpent-like creature. It is a very large fish. But I was amazed when I watched this video. I would have never ever expected something that big to be swimming around up there in Lake Erie. So if this could be out there, who knows what else could be. That was pretty big, and the rest of the video does show it eating that large fish, biting it right in half. Tubing. I love going tubing. I might rethink it now, though. Something's out there swimming behind them. Now we're going to take a trip below the surface of the water. Ooh. There was not a ton of video footage of Bessie sightings out there, but one thing you will find a lot of video footage on YouTube about Lake Erie are the people that go shipwreck diving. There are more shipwrecks at the bottom of Lake Erie than any other of the Great Lakes. Long time ago, Lake Erie was a very large battle zone. And they've done a lot of video footage of going through these shipwrecks. And there's even been quite a bit of news coverage on a couple special shipwrecks. So I wanted to take you on a virtual tour of swimming down under the water surface of Lake Erie with the shipwreck divers and seeing all the amazing, huge things that we never knew were down below that water surface. Here is a dive of a ship that sank in 1829. And this one here was a mystery for a long time about what happened to a ship called the Serpent ship. And they believe they've recently found it. I just thought it was quite ironic that that ship was named the Serpent. And it is big. So imagine if something that big has been at the bottom of the lake for well over 100 years and they didn't know it was down there. Imagine what else could be lurking around in that water. Now, after we've done some exploring and learned a little bit more about Bessie and mostly learned a lot about the area where Bessie supposedly lives, do you believe? Think about it. Those large ships have been down there for over 100 years and they're just now finding them. There are many very large fish in that lake that they're still discovering and learning about to this day. And there's been many sightings and also some fakes. I love the picture of the elephant. That made me laugh. Well, I hope you learned a lot about the legend of South Bay Bessie and more about Lake Erie and all of the Great Lakes. I know I learned a lot more than I did before I created this presentation, and I used to live up around Lake Erie. I never knew about all those shipwrecks. I did not know about all of the Great Lakes having their own legends. So I think we all definitely got a lot more knowledge about this local legend, Bessie. And if you want to learn more, go on your own research path, have some fun with it, check out those YouTube videos, and join us next week for another cryptid adventure.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the virtual tour I took you on about Lake Erie's Bessie. Now for some helpful information and fun stuff for this week in particular with the Summer Reading Online program. To let you know, there is a grab bag at the library you can go pick up. It has some really awesome coloring pages in it of South Bay Bessie. And then also in that grab bag is this week's incentive sheet. The incentive sheet lists the challenges you need to complete to earn the awards to get the prizes. And those incentive challenges are check out 10 books and check out 3 movies. And you can do that in the library or online with our digital services. Read 75 pages. And then watch the video that you're watching right now. So there's one item you can check off the list. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget your grab bag. See you next time. Bye. Thank you for joining us for another amazing cryptid video. Remember, the program runs from June 7th until August 6th. You can jump in and join the hunt at any time. And also, remember, stop by the library and pick up grab bags every single week. The grab bags contain crafts, craft supplies, and really cool fun gifts just for you. Join us next week for more cryptid hunting. Mask up and stay safe.